water's still real high right in here. It hadn't went down. It needs to get out of there so I can fix the culvert. I just washed that back out. And also the chute won't be coming back here for about a month, but I'm hoping to kind of clean up around that area, take some old hay and get rid of. But I can't do anything until I can pass that area without having to have four-wheel drive. Let's feed these. I don't know, for some reason they've been busting that fence right there, and it's been making me mad. Feed them good in there, fix that fence. The babies are doing good. They're not breaking their fence, but this one's breaking his fence. So I gotta figure that out. Walk around to the mom over here and feed her. Charger's on this side of the fence, so I gotta turn it off and then jump in and fix that spot that he tore in. The babies are doing really good in the forest. I'm worried about them because they had some major storms come through here, but they're doing really good. We actually have to move the pigs soon. What we do, we're actually going to take that female that hadn't had a baby along with the other one, take them out of here so we can get them ready to butcher. The last two pigs that we have to butcher for the year, or excuse me, for the spring season. We'll have maybe another one to butcher by year end. The other boy, he's already up there, but I'm gonna bring the girl in there too. Her, she just won't, for some reason she just won't have a baby. I don't know. I can't keep her around and just feed her for the heck of it. So we're gonna go ahead and butcher her, and she'll be more sausage than anything. She's so small. This is how I have to get in the back part of the forest. I was stupid and didn't put a gate back here, so I have to jump over it. All right, I got it hooked up. A piece of wood through it too, to where they have to really fight to get it open, and maybe it'll pop them to where he won't want to get back out. I had pigs that want to get out other than this year's pigs, which would have been last year's piglets. She's not doing it. Actually, her fence was down because this one was down. They're kind of connected to the same fence. It never faced her, and then the girl never faced her too. She stayed in, but the boar's the one that got out. I think he's just trying to get to this other boar. And I'm about to figure that out because the two boars are always wanting to fight. That's always going to cause an issue.
Milk is in freezing in the freeze dryer for the very first time. We are already down to 20 degrees. I can't wait to show y'all what the powdered milk is going to be like, but there we have it in.
So we have been dealing with a stomach virus, terribly, stomach virus and flu right after we got back from the Okie Homesteading Expo. All our kids got sick, I got sick. So far, Miss Mac has not been sick, which has been unbelievable because usually Miss Mac is the first to get sick, and me and Aiden hardly ever get sick. This time it took us out, and Harley and Jennings. Sayla had a little sickness, but not too bad, and Eliza's been pretty sick. It was a terrible one, but it caused us to get behind, trying to catch up, but we've got a little footage right here we can show you. Chores are done other than making sure the waters for the commercial boy pigs that we have not yet cut, but I'm still having issues with shortness of breath and just being sick feeling. I'm ready to get these chores done. Hopefully I can get back inside and see if anybody else is feeling sick or anybody's better. Aiden, everybody's been falling asleep in the living room because we're all so worn out and can't hardly get in bed. So hopefully everybody's doing better this morning. We've been raising animals on hay for the last few months. It's good to see all this fresh green grass coming back up. Quite ready to graze on. We want to get a little higher, a little bit thicker, but that's positive signs. After feeding hay, and we don't do any fertilization, any kind of herbicides in it, so they're getting just regular old, I mean, whatever it is, whatever it is.
Project going on down here today. Y'all see that I have added some beautiful greenery out here. Fall and winter, I put all that stuff up in the greenhouse, but as you can see, we're not expecting any more frost weather, so I've got that stuff out. What am I doing now? Well, besides cleaning out this drawer that was full of water from our storm, I've been wiping all the pollen because all of this was pure yellow. I've been wiping all the pollen off of the countertops, and now I'm sterilizing some jars. I have these on, waiting for them to sterilize, and I'm doing a practice run for my Canon class. I'm gonna have down here, I have 15 students in one class and 13 in the afternoon class. So I'm running a test batch down here, just trying to wipe off all of the pollen. I was wiping out the drawers when I stumbled upon this. This is a whole nother, I've got to clean all that up. It was actually way deeper than that. I have been scooping it out with this cup. The flood that you guys see. I'm excited to be able to utilize this space down here. I'm gonna let students come up and kind of be hands-on.
There's a monster swarm come out of one of my boxes and landed right here. Now, I've got to try to get the queen, and I can't find her. It's a huge swarm. And grab that big pile right there and put it into this new. I told Aiden to go get me some lemongrass and some wax, and hopefully that will attract them into it, and that way we won't have a fight and then lose them right back. You don't want to come closer?
I prefer not to, because I can already see the bees flying around.
We save all our wax. This is just wax. We've melted it down. I'm gonna take a few of the frames and rub this on it. That will help be attracted to the smell of wax. I'm thinking she's up in there, because they've clustered around her where these are not as clustered. They are bringing in pollen though, so I'm hoping that they'll get in and get that pollen off their legs and put it in here. That is a huge swarm. Gosh. If I can get the queen, that's all that matters though. If I didn't get it the first time, I think I got it the second time. So what we're going to do is just allow them to kind of calm down, and I'm hoping they'll stay there in this nest. Just close this up. I don't want to smash any bees, so I'm trying to make sure they're out of the way. There's a good bit marching in, so I'm going to see what they'll do. Hopefully they'll come on in. That's a big swarm. Gosh, I hope I don't lose them. I feel like the last few days have been a wash. We've all been like extremely sick.
They have all been extremely sick.
Yeah, so far Misty hasn't had it.
Not yet. I'm sure it's probably coming though.
Taking good care of us though.
The toilet cleaner. That's what I've been.
both corrals fully rebedded. We had about 6 inches worth of rain, and so all that rain came in and hit all this area, but then it made all these areas really nasty. And tend to raise animals in barns, of course. We tend to raise them in the forest. However, because of the rain, because of the storms, and because of us going to the Okie Homesteading Expo, we were not able to butcher him yet. And these 3 guys have to be castrated, and I was not able to do that either because of the rain, so we've had this last week. That's the only reason they're still in here. Once these are castrated, we'll leave them there for another day just to make sure they're okay. Then we're gonna put them in electric nets inside the forest to let them get used to the boar again. That's their daddy, but still, I don't trust boars together. Them kind of get used to him used to them making sure they're not gonna try to nurse on their mamas again. They're dried up for sure, but I just don't want any issues. So I'm gonna put them in an electric net right on the backside of the forest here. That way they'll be with them, but at the same time not be right with them where there could be fights, there could be issues until they get acclimated together. We'll have him slaughtered and butchered in the next coming week or so. It's been a little warm, so we're gonna wait. There's one more little cool snap that's coming in right before Easter. We may go ahead and butcher him then. He's a monster. He's actually way bigger than his brother was when we slaughtered him. So I'm anxious to see. He's probably dress out about 280. His brother dressed out at 230. He's about 400 pounds, I think, roughly. Hanging weight, he was about 230. So hanging weight on him will probably be 250, 260, if not a little bit bigger. He's got a little bit more side on him, which is a good thing for bacon and pork.
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Hey, buddy.
Are you getting some medicine in your arm?
No, yes.
Is it making you feel better?
Yeah.
You been sick? You been throwing up a lot?
Every single day.
You been throwing up everything?
I'm in my water and my house. I'm being my baby off.
You've been throwing up your elderberry syrup?
Yeah. I'm in my digger and my water.
You got stickers and water?
Me don't. I hate out. I hate out.
You ready to go back to your house?
Yeah.
In 1 minute?
No.
We're gonna finish this bag up here, then we're gonna go back to our house, okay?
I'm being like 3 more and 5 minutes.